What do you do when the Blue Ridge Parkway and Skyline Drive are closed due to snow and ice and your plan A gets completely messed up? You just go to plan B and maybe even plan C. The original plan for today, plan A, was to go to Shenandoah National Park and to hike up to Hawksbill. I had done an early video on that, and that was when I just started videoing, and so it was mainly music to pictures, so I wanted to do that and do it justice. That's the highest elevation in Shenandoah National Park, and one other waterfall hike that I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head, but Skyline Drive and the Blue Ridge Parkway have too much ice and snow, so they're completely shut down, and you wouldn't know it by looking today, right? Earlier today, there was more snow leaving my house this morning and coming out, and the roads were horrible. I was slipping and sliding everywhere, and I was a stressed out mess driving in those conditions. But the further west we went, surprisingly, it kind of turned to rain, and then the sun came out, and there's less snow here than what there is at home in RVA. Kind of weird. Anyway, so here where plan B ended up taking me was out to Walnut Creek Park to do a hike today. So that was plan B, and I'll fill you in on plan C in just a bit. Clouds are moving back there, and you can actually see the mountains back there with the snow on them. I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can actually see what I'm talking about. But back through there, you do have some mountains. We're right with the rolling hills where they start into the mountains. But those clouds are going to burn off, and it'll be a nice view that way. Wow, guys, look, the clouds just magically burned away. Look how beautiful those mountains look in the distance. Just stopping for a snack, and today I made homemade Chex Mix. And why I like making it homemade is there's no butter in this. It's just a little bit of spray, cooking spray. I use canola oil with Worcestershire sauce, and just as much garlic powder as you want, which I like a lot of garlic, onion, and seasoning salt, and it is so good. It is literally my favorite hiking snack. Yummy. I'm piecing together trails today, and I will put right here which trails I am actually following along at this park today. I think it's 3 trails, and by the time I'm done, it's going to be like 4, almost 5 miles. I think I wanted to get some hiking miles in today with S&P being closed and not being able to get to my precious mountains. But it is a slippery, slimy, wet mess as I'm basically sliding down the trail. This is what happens when you fall in a muddy section. Wow, look at that. That's a big tree. Here's all the wood shavings. That little beaver is persistent. It's got a ways to go though. Had to strip off my North Face puffy jacket. Normally I don't wear that hiking because it's a little too puffy, too much down that's in it. But I thought, it's just a 5-mile hike today. It'll be okay. And then I started wearing it around my waist, and then the mud started popping up on the back of it, so I just stuff it down in my backpack. But I mean, you can see the snow on the ground. I mean, it's crazy that it's as warm as it feels right now with the sun out after that crazy, scary drive this morning. I mean, literally for most of the way here, I was only going like 20, 25 miles an hour. And I was slipping and sliding and had no control of the car several times. So that was pretty scary. I don't like driving in those conditions, and I don't have 4-wheel drive. But anyway, it's beautiful here. There's a lot more elevation at this Charlottesville park than what you might think. I mean, it's a good little workout on the back end of this particular loop that I'm on. So it's nice. It's a nice, surprising little workout, and it's just not all flat. So love it, love it. But it is so pretty here through the woods, seeing the snow on the ground. We so rarely get snow in where I live, in the Richmond area in Virginia. And while Charlottesville is still considered to be central Virginia, they get more than what I'm used to seeing. But yeah, anyway, just making my way around this awesome loop. One of the things I've been meaning to talk about while I've been hiking lately is what winter hiking does to your battery in your cell phone. So I have an iPhone 8 Plus, and it's older compared to the newer phones. And it really only has, I think it's an 85% battery capacity right now, which means over time your phone loses its ability to charge up 100%. So that means I'm leaving the house or my car, and really I'm only at 85%. But the cold weather zaps my battery so fast because I am doing video, and a lot of times it will only, depending on the temperature. Today I think I've been out for about an hour and I've had to plug it up to my charger. I'm sorry, I'm in a slick spot here. So yeah, just know that if you were going out for a day hike or a backpacking trip or whatever, just be ready for your phone to lose power pretty quickly, and it's new phones, old phones. Oh, sorry about the sun right there. They all lose power with the cold, and my phone glitches. So I'll hit, to take a picture, and it's frozen. And it just acts up and does weird things and cancels out apps and goes back to the home screen and that sort of weird stuff. So anyway, just a little tidbit on what to expect for cold weather hiking. Just headed back to the parking lot, and I'm about to be on my way to the exciting location that I am spending the night. So I will catch back up with you once I get to that treehouse, and I will show you all around it. I'm so excited. It has so many cool things there that I want to show you. All right, stay tuned. Plan C, after A didn't work, B worked. But plan C was supposed to be to stay in a treehouse tonight from Airbnb, and it was a pretty neat looking place. But when we got there, the hot water heater was out. So the White Lotus Eco Lodge, I think is the name of the place. And so they offered us 2 other rooms to go take a look at. So I'll show you, I think this is the Baja room, and I'll show you what that looks like. This is the Bali room. So it has a fireplace, got some firewood, the TV, there's a king size bed, and there is a little kitchen, refrigerator, coffee maker, and they have all organic fair trade tea and coffee for you. And I will show you what the bathroom looks like here. And shower. Yeah, so anyway, that's what Bali. It's what the Bali room looks like. So we are staying here tonight, and I will be sure to tell you about some other stuff about this place and why we chose to stay here. Here is the map of this place, and the treehouse right here is where we were supposed to stay, Jay Bird and I. But anyway, what's cool about this place, there is a lunar sauna that's right there. And when you jump out of the lunar sauna, you can jump over here to the cool dip pool. But yeah, it's kind of neat stuff at this place. It's a working farm as well. There's other places on. Oh, there's a Zen barn. You can do yoga, get massages if you want to. There's a pond right there. The floating dock. I'll have to go check that out. Hobbit house. Yeah, so lots of places to check out. Can y'all hear the Zen music they have playing? Birds. Pretty cool. Meditation music. Look at this carving on this bed. This is really neat. This is where we were supposed to be staying, and I'll show you what that looks like. That is right up here. There's this outdoor deck area. And the treehouse is lit up. And that is it right there. And then you have this lower deck that is right there. But yeah, not working. Anyway, I'll take you behind it and show you down behind there. This is what the bottom of the treehouse looks like. big, huge sitting area and swing. So this down here is what they call the lunar sauna. So it is a firewood, like a fireplace sauna inside for you to take a sauna. And then this is supposed to be the dipping pool that you jump in after you get out of the sauna to get yourself refreshed. So it's kind of dark in here, but that's the sauna. Put your firewood in here. And shut the door. Have yourself a sauna. The problem with the dipping pool is you have no idea how deep it is. And you can't see the bottom. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing this. It's a little cold. I mean, it's in the 30s, if not the 20s right now, so you would freeze your butt off. I don't know. Maybe if it was cleaner. So there is a tower here, but look at that ladder. It says private property, no trespassing. You'd have to climb that ladder to get up to the very top. And that ladder looks kind of old and rickety. Yeah. The reflection on the water is pretty with the geese floating by. Got a swing in here, and if you like some ornate chairs to sit in, this is, I think, called the Zen Barn, is the like common area for where our room comes out to. A nice fireplace. Jay Bird will be the bartender behind the Zen Z Bar. Oh, I didn't realize there was an upper open deck area. Nice big communal table. Through that door is a communal kitchen you can use to cook whatever you want. And not sure, just some kind of cool marble table and sculpture in there. Just upstairs, checking it out in here. And this is the lounge. And this is supposed to be the massage room. Is there any lights on?
A salt lamp.
A salt lamp. If you want to hire a masseuse, this is your massage bed. The lounge room is actually cool because look at these. They literally, you can stretch out and take a nap on. I mean, did they not look comfortable? I like this one. Kind of leopard print. Right next to the massage room. It's a cool ceiling fan. Look at that. In case you needed to meditate. It smells like incense. There's a kneeling pillow. And you look at the beautiful light and get peace from within. And there's even a movie theater in here. For dinner tonight, I have made a baby romaine salad with some mandarin oranges, some blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries, and I'm going to use a honey Dijon dressing. And for the second part of dinner is a vegetable barley soup. It is so yummy, and of course it's vegan. Hey y'all, so it is the next day and I totally didn't video anything last night around the fire. Full disclosure, I had way too much to drink last night, so I am definitely not feeling great this morning for my drive back home. But there were like 5 people that came around when we built our fire outside, and it was really nice meeting some people and out-of-state people who work here and everything, and it was a really good time. But to describe this place, I don't think you can describe it. I think you have to just visit here to really understand. I read an article this morning, I think it was a Style Weekly article, and I couldn't have said it better than the person who wrote the article. They said this place is just weird. And it is kind of weird, but it's eclectic and it's unique and different and kind of like a breath of fresh air. You're never going to find another place like this place to stay. You're just not. Each building is just filled with like really cool like antiques and just meditative type stuff and Zen stuff. And I mean, the lounge upstairs, that was one of my favorite areas that you can just relax on the chase lounges and everything. But anyway, if you're in the Standardsville, yes, area, not too far from Charlottesville, that's where this place is, the White Lotus Spa, I believe it's called. But the treehouse is here, and they have several cabins and a place called the Castle that you can stay into. Just be ready to come here and explore and keep an open mind and just take it in. And yeah, those places are fun though, right? I mean, who wants to stay at a boring hotel? I don't know. I personally don't. I've stayed in tons of hotels in my life, and I much prefer to come out to a place like this and just to be able to walk around and explore. I mean, what's better? Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching this different kind of adventure since Shenandoah National Park was closed. And plan B and plan C turned out not so bad. So, all right guys, until next time, I'll see you next week on my next video.